Hey guys, it's Say. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about one of the most important topics when it comes to Starry Corridor. That's right, spoilers already in the title. We will be covering the hot listing algorithm and how to get featured under the kingdom tags. Now, a lot of you already know how the algorithm works, but there is actually a surprisingly large amount of people who either know how it works partially or they are not aware that it exists at all. So in today's video, I will be breaking the hot list down for you guys and hopefully help you out on your own journey of becoming a hot lister. Now, before we start, I actually am going to very quickly do the Fortune Cat event and see how many diamonds I can get back from it. The great thing about this event is that you cannot lose the diamonds. You have a 100% chance to win more diamonds than you submitted. So let's hope that in the future they will actually reset our long-term Fortune Cats so all the players can enjoy it. But for now, it is time limited and it is what it is. But actually the only reason that I myself am able to do this Fortune Cat event is because I only got one suit from the Hell event and I decided to skip the rest of it, so my diamonds have actually been accumulating for a long time now. If you're one of the people who ran out of diamonds because of the new Hell event, sadly you will not be able to participate unless you recharge. So yeah, let's see how many diamonds is this kitty going to give me. So the first tier is going to be 1,888 diamonds. You have to own that amount of diamonds in order to submit it for more. So let's do it and let's see how many I'm going to get. I actually got almost 200 more diamonds, which is super cool. Let's continue. So the next tier is about 3,000 diamonds. Okay, that was actually really nice. And this is going to be the final one. So this Fortune Cat only has 3 tiers. So let's see where we end up. And I actually did go over 20,000, which is what I was hoping for. So I'm really happy about that. So after doing some calculations, I actually gained 1,029 diamonds from the Fortune Cat. And I actually consider myself to be pretty lucky because that's a lot of diamonds. So thank you, Fortune Cat. Okay, now back to the hot list. If you notice, the hot list is actually divided into a couple of parts. The first one we have is a 24-hour hot list, which is actually a 48-hour hot list if you manage to climb to top 4. However, top 4 is a topic I am going to be covering in one of the future videos, so stay tuned for that. Next, we have a 3-day hot list, and if we scroll down further, we are going to notice 2 eeny-meeny hot lists with kingdom tags written above them. Right now, it is Wasteland and Pigeon, and here we have a very good friend of mine, Red Room. She is super creative, and if you come across her content in the corridor, please give her a follow. Now, you may think that these 2 little hot lists are not important because entries usually have a small amount of views here, but no. These little hot lists are the most important thing because they are a bridge that is going to be carrying you onto the 24-hour hot list. So let's teach you guys how to step on this bridge. Now, as we know, there are 7 kingdom tags: Apple, North, Lilith, Cloud, Pigeon, Wasteland, and Ruin. If we click down here where it says no tag in the bottom left corner, we can pick whichever 2 tags that we want. You can ignore the special tag part because it's not related to the hot list and it's not really going to get you anywhere. Every 2 hours, these 2 mini hot lists reset and feature 8 new entries, so 4 under each tag. Well, actually, if we click on the tag itself, it's going to open a bunch of other featured entries. I believe it is 50. However, we don't care about that. Our goal is to end up in top 4 of these little categories because otherwise you will not get the views needed to proceed to the next hot list. So every 2 hours, when the hot list resets, the tags are also going to reset. So they can change or they can stay the same, whatever the algorithm says. But my point is they are absolutely random and there is no way for you to predict which ones will be next. So the guessing game it is. But if you want to help yourself the most you can, then you should track the tags that have been previously happening. So for example, if you haven't seen Apple in a few hours, you can pick that tag because it has a higher chance of appearing. So these tags reset at 4:58, 6:58, 8:58, and so on every 2 hours at the exactly same timing. So here, seconds are everything. The hotlist does reset at 58 minutes. However, you have to post earlier in order for the algorithm to pick you up. So step 1 you want to take is finding out how fast your internet speed is, how long your game takes to process submitting an entry, because your goal is to make sure your entry posts at, for example, in between 4:56:56 and 4:57:0. Now the 57 is an ideal timing, and if you guess the correct tag, you should 100% be featured as the first entry of the tag. However, it is tricky because you can be late this way. If it's posted even a millisecond after 57 minutes, for example, 57 minutes and 1 second, it is too late and your entry will not be recognized by the system at all. So here you are watching me demonstrate getting featured. As you can see, I picked 2 random tags, which is Wasteland and North, and hopefully we can get lucky and guess at least 1 tag. So you don't actually have to guess both tags right, you can only guess 1 correctly to, have a chance to be featured. So as you can see, I had to calculate how long it takes me to submit an entry and post it. So let's actually see if we made it. Alright, and yeah, North, we're actually the first entry of the tag. We got quite lucky, so that's how you do it. So the hotlist actually fully resets anywhere between 57 minutes and 30 seconds and 58 minutes. So that's when you want to check out to see if you've actually made it. While I was filming this, the hotlist actually reset and we now have 2 new tags, which is Wasteland and Apple. Wasteland repeated from the last time. Actually, huge shout outs to my bestest friend Nightshade who made it under Wasteland, and also huge shout outs to Hikari and Nisa down here under Apple. They're great friends of mine, they're super creative, so give them a follow. Congratulations guys. Keep in mind that during some hours it is much easier to go through, such as the hour I picked for this demonstration you saw earlier, but some hours, which include anywhere from 4:58 and 14:58 server time, are the times where it is much more difficult to get featured because naturally more people are going to be trying and only 4 per hotlist can make it. But these are the timings where your views are going to be much better, and you will have an almost 100% chance to move on to the 24-hour hotlist, which resets a couple minutes after the tag hotlist does. So if the tag hotlist resets at 58 minutes, the 24-hour hotlist is going to reset anywhere between 1 minute and 40 seconds and 2 minutes. To increase your chance of actually getting the views, try to be creative, and if you post an entry of minimum effort, for example, just a suit and a plain background, don't be surprised if you don't get enough views and you get eliminated from the hotlist. So remember, it's all about the timing, a little bit of luck, and having fun. If you don't make it, just try again in 2 hours, because even the biggest hotlisters sometimes have to keep remaking the exact same entry over and over again just to get featured. So don't be discouraged if you fail at the start. So that's all I have for you today. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, but if you're confused about anything or have any questions, just ask me down in the comments and I will respond. Stay tuned for the future videos because I have a lot more tips and tricks to give you. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next video.